folks, I'm going to tell you this one now. Now, you know me. I know I'm no oil painting. I know that. But still, I believe I'm allowed an opinion. We all are on anything and everything, because that's the way life should be. Now, you know on here, if you follow the channel for the last 20 months or so, I've derided, I've had a go at BOTOX, facelifts and all this. I don't get it. I don't at all. You've got so many young women, young ladies, women of a certain age, as Greg would say, and older ladies, having it done. They try to alter the face, often very successfully, but in a bad way, and all backfire the time, and I just don't really get it. I really don't. Maybe because it's not for me, and maybe because I just don't like it. I don't. I've seen so many horror stories, and there's so many where it goes wrong and looks a bit odd. I just don't understand it. I think if it were me and I were a young lady, I'd rather have a couple of lines than look weird when it's been done on me. I don't really want to look weird. I mean, I look weird as it is, but I don't want someone pumping stuff in my face or pulling my skin here, there and everywhere and me looking odd. Anyway, to that end, I'm watching something last night. I had half an hour on my hands, and I've been recording a series about the last 5 shows, and I've had a chance to watch it. And I thought I'll flick through them last night. It was the old Graham Norton show on a Friday night there. If he has decent guests, well, I record everything he does on that show, and if there's a couple of good guests on, I'll watch the show. If I've got no time, I'll just listen to the interview with that person. Anyway, last night I had virtually no time, so I thought, there's a couple on each, I'll have a quick watch and see what they've got to say, see how they look. So that's what I did. Now I started with CHER, I think that's the most recent one. I went from the most recent to the furthest back. Now, alright, you can't say CHER looks normal. She looks odd. She does look odd. I mean, when you think is she in her 80s? I think she is. She looks about 42. Well, that in itself is not natural. She's changed her appearance that many times over the last 40 or 50 years. You don't know what she's going to be from one day to the next. I don't think she does. But that said, for all I'm saying it, considering what her age is and whatever else, and at least she's honest and upfront with it, although she looks weird, she doesn't look that bad. There's a lot worse than her. There's no doubt about that. Good grief. That Jackie Stallone and Donatella Versace was in there the other day. Oh my God, they're horrendous. She's not as bad as them. No, she's not. But you've got women of not quite the same vintage, a little bit younger, getting on a bit, but a little bit younger, and you look at them and you think, what on earth are you doing to yourself? And to that end, I've got one for you. Old Nicole Kidman, I seen her last night when I'm looking through, I thought, what are you doing to yourself, love? What's it all about? She looking very, very odd. Around the mouth and the top lip especially. She looked like she tried on 3 or 4 occasions to smile, but her face wouldn't let her do it. She was doing her best, but it was under pressure, under strain. It just wasn't working. Then when she did smile, her top lip was like arching over her teeth, and her teeth looked weird. It just didn't look right. It didn't look right at all. And I thought, you must have enough money now. See, she has been doing this kind of for 40, 50 years. The practitioners wouldn't have been as good then as they are now. They're getting better all the time. But you think Nicole, with all the money, would be going to best in class, and she can't be. She just can't be going to best in class. Because I've seen the work of best in class also last night when I'm flicking through the shows. Because I thought to myself, Nicole, doesn't look good on your love. Top lip and all that, you look weird. It doesn't look good. If someone told you it is, they're telling you lies. So then we move on to, and some might say she's not had work done, I'm sure she must have done, but looks good for it, which I can't believe I'm saying this because I don't like to praise everyone that's had work done, but old Jennifer Lopez, oh my God, I seen her and I thought, because I thought, will she look good on, as good on Graham's sofa as she does in picture when you see her in the newspapers? I thought she probably doesn't, because they'll get that camera pretty close, you'll see all the flaws there. Good grief, she didn't look bad at all. And I had the old bins on as well, so I could see telly pretty well. It's a big telly as well. I thought, oh my God, you look good. Now, I'm sure she's had work done. Facelifts, maybe, maybe not. Botox, certainly, they all do. But considering she's had it done, she doesn't look bad for it at all. I've got to say that, she doesn't look bad. What would she be now? Early 50s, mid 50s, 54, 55? I'm guessing something like that. Oh yes, she looks alright, does Jennifer. Maybe not the easiest person in the world to live with, you know. The managers never seem to last long, you know. But looks-wise, she's got it all going on. She looked really, really good. So, ticking the box for Jennifer Lopez. Definite cross for Nicole. Question mark for CHER. Only because I don't know what CHER's going to look like next week and the week after. You just don't know, as I say. I don't think CHER knows, so we're very unlikely to know. But, no, contrasting, you know, with your Botox and your facelifts, you've got every side of the scale with that one, I thought. Very strange, really. Very, very strange. I wish they'd stop doing it, and I wish these young ones, you see, they're having it done all the time. I've seen the older folk doing it. I'm not so sure I agree, but who am I? Who am I to say? Hey, I'm nobody. I know that. You don't need to tell me.